Okay. Let me get... Hey. Hey. Is Mexi in here? Hey, Mom. Hey, Mark. Hey, oh. Okay, hang on 1 second because... sorry. I'm multitasking and my brain is going, huh? What'd you say? I can't hear you. What? What did you say? Okay. All right. So I'm going to read something to you. Hi, Susie. Hey, Plumie. Hey, Gina. Hey, Don. Don, I was asking if Mexi was in here. I don't know. I quit coffee, but look what I did. I went over to the Energy Hardcore Vitamins. 50 grams of caffeine. And this is my second one. Earlier, I had a big one. But I've been having a lot of B12 lately, and B12 is making me break out. I don't know. Hey, Tia. I don't know if it's the face mask or whatever. I have like a zit here and over here. I don't like that. I feel like a teenager again. So anyways, so what's going on is you're probably like, how come you're not in the car? What are you doing? You're supposed to be going to Cervi 319. Well, as you know, I actually was not going to go with Mexi to Cervi 319 because my hamster has been sick on and off, and I was going to take her to the vet in the morning. However, her doctor said, because I've been treating her for wet tail. Hey, Lori. And her doctor actually said it might cause more stress to put her in the car again because she did not like that last time, and it could make her more sick. You're buzzing on caffeine and nicotine, Ruby? So I'm not going in the morning to take Sandra anymore. However, I am here to keep an eye on Sandra. And also, the signal goes out at Cervi 319 a lot. So I told Mexi, I was like, would it be, a better idea if, since I'm here watching Sandra anyways, if we keep the stream going on his channel, I'll call in on panel. And in case his signal goes out, we'll keep the show going that way. But I'm going to bring Mexi up, and I'm actually going to read you guys something as well that Kim said. Yeah, I do too. And also Nicole's going to come up for a while, and we're going to talk, how we were doing the scenarios. Well, she has a completely different opinion than I do, so it'll be interesting to have her up. But anyways, I'm probably going to buffer. I'm going to let Mexi up now. Every time I let someone up, I freeze and stuff. So just brace yourself. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Come back. Come back. Okay, hold on. We got Nicole messaging me. Okay. So while I'm waiting for Mexi to come back, hey, Jacqueline. Also invasive. What? It's my fault. Mia was pissed because I shared your channel. She never had an issue. But wait, what? Mia? Oh, I don't know why. Maybe because links haven't been working lately. Maybe that's why. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul
Hey,
sister.
Sister, go, sister, soul sister.
Better get that dough, sister.
That's right. Gotta get that dough.
So we're gonna have Nicole doing a little pre-show her side of her scenario. What is your location currently?
I am currently on. What the fuck is this road? I think it's called First Street.
Turn right onto East Colfax Avenue.
And then I'll be on Colfax Avenue. So I'm almost to Colfax Avenue. Colfax.
Okay.
Colfax Avenue.
You're breaking up. Got echoes, Tia says. This has happened before when he's called from this location.
Like, not the way that you...
You're breaking up, Mexi. Okay, we're going to wait until he has... I don't know what's going on with his signal. He has called from that location before, and it's been a little bit shaky. This is why it's a good idea that tonight on his channel, we're doing it, that I'm going to be on panel instead of being there with him. Hey, Tambi, because the signal out there is crap. And we want to make sure that we like keep the flow going on his live, rather than if we were there by ourselves and the signal's going in and out, you guys would just be like, what the hell? Because that has happened before at Cervi 319. So Sassy Antique, I'm not there because the signal sucks. And we don't want to have an annoying show for you over on Mexie's channel. We want it to flow and be good. And he probably is going to have some signal issues if he's moving around over there. So I do know one spot over at Cervi 319. Okay, Mexi. I do know one spot over there at Cervi 319 that is, it's kind of got good signal. So if you guys are tuning in, what he's going to do is he's never really done like a full spirit box reading, that kind of stuff at Cervi 319. So that is what is going to be going on. It's very difficult to do when you're there with just one camera and you're live and the wind is 65 miles an hour. And, you know, the signal sucks. Hey, Luda Lee. You'd be terrified. He's a champ. He's going to do great. We have a broadcaster in studio and one in the field. Yes, exactly, Tia. There you go. That's a great way to look at it. And that usually works out pretty good anyways. When we did that, when he was doing the spirit reading at the Watts house, the last time I think it was, it worked out better that way. So, hey, Jules Martinez. All right. So while we're waiting for Nicole to call in, yes, Brianna. Yeah, in the winds. It was really windy. It's still really windy in Denver, Colorado. Oh, I love you too, Graceful Mercy. Thank you. He will stay safe. Sugar Britches. Hope you're doing good tonight. I'm glad you have Mexie's back. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not there to do it, but I'm not really good protection anyways. So he'll be fine. He says the wind is terrible. Bart, hello, Bartwan, by the way. The temperature right now is 28 degrees. I'm in NK territory. I don't want to completely dox myself. And it's 28 degrees here. Hey, Mekcee. Hey, Kim. All right, so I am a Patreon of Kim's. And I don't know where there was information going around. Did anybody see if there was like valid proof provided that Chris Watts lost his phone and email privileges? Because I'm going to read you something. This is what Kim wrote. It was just talking about the holidays and why she's not on, saying, hi, everyone. She has family in town for the holidays. She's definitely going to be busy with them, but we'll try to squeeze in something before New Year's if possible. I'm assuming on her channel. Sorry, my throat's really dry tonight. She's saying happy holidays. Have a happy New Year. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Also, she's saying Chris has not lost his privileges, and that is fake news. So I'm just relaying that message. That is what Blair said. Hey, Mark. Love you too, Mark. She said, see you on the other side. Yes. So she said that on Armchair. Did she show anything saying that, or was there anything? Trey is saying it's not fake news. Trey, is there proof that he lost it, or? Yeah. Said maybe struck for 3 weeks. Well, that's just assuming. There's no proof of that either. You love when I talk sexy in the mic. Do you like when I talk creepy in the mic too? She did shoe core links. They showed it, a letter from Dodge. From what I've seen, it's only hearsay. Okay, so we're seeing it's hearsay, and then we're seeing that there's a letter. Showed an email. Can anybody email this to me so I can look at it? Be denied. I think this caffeine is making my vocal cords go really fast, and they're squeezing together, and they're going because I keep choking. AD's channel. Do your dad talk? Email? Oh, you're going to email it? Can you email that to me? Blair did show an email. That's a screw. What's a screw grab? Amy? Can somebody email that to me right now? Anybody? Hey, sweet pea. 30 minutes out. Mexi is 30 minutes out. Where's Nicole? Let's see. Oh my God. Mexi texts, F, I almost crashed. Well, eyes on the road. I mean, geez Louise. Not on mine, Mom. I think 80 is going to be on Mexi's. You didn't screenshot it, but you can possibly go find it. Okay, if you could do that, I would appreciate that, because I don't just listen to hearsay or whatever. I'd like to see like valid proof. That's what I'd like to go off of. Anyways, here is Nicole. Hello, Nicole. 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 Oh, I think she's private chatting.
Get down.
I can hear you. Okay, hold on.
I'm yelling at Butter.
Oh.
I'm eating. Hold on.
Okay, I was like, I can hear you.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay. Channel unless someone took a screenshot. Tell Mexi to go home. Wind is too dangerous, my mom says. He's not going home. Mexi is a champ. Hello, Lufa. I love you. Who's live at the same time? Nicole's playing with her birds. You tried to get a screenshot? All right, let me check my email and see if anybody sent it yet. Yeah, and I haven't I honestly, to be honest, I haven't listened a lot to this Blair person. Okay, hold on. So it says inmate number, Christopher Lee Watts. This is from Core Links. No longer has access to the Trust Fund Limited inmate computer system. Therefore, he or she may not send or receive messages. No. Okay, then it says it in Spanish. Now hold on a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the screenshot over to Kim, and I'm going to ask her what this means. Because it doesn't say like he's suspended or anything. Could it be possible that maybe they've blocked this person from calling him? Could that be possible? That she no longer has access? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now.
Oh, shit, man. I seriously spun off the road. That sucked ass. Ugh.
Hang on really fast, Mexi. They want me to read this. Well,
Yeah,
thing
go
is,
ahead.
number, thing, oh, there's an echo, Mexi. Really bad.
Okay.
Okay, so it's saying Christopher Lee Watts no longer has access to the Trust Fund Limited inmate computer system. Therefore, he or she may not send or receive messages. I like how it's not very specific and it says he/she. That doesn't seem very personalized. Okay, Nicole. Kim will just spin it if he doesn't, no offense. Well, I think honestly, in my personal opinion, the only way would be to get an email from him and show it. You know what I mean? If he still has current access to it. I guess it would say, you, so-and-so, are not allowed to message him anymore. That means he lost it if that's for reals. Well, very generic for prison. It doesn't seem strange that a prison would even send out an email about removed privileges. They're acting more like a secretary. Yeah, Angela, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, first of all, why would a prison even feel like they would have to explain it to anybody? And this core links, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, the only way to debunk that is to receive an email from him, say, nope, this is wrong, But then again, I mean, does it really even matter? If anyone, let's say he didn't lose his privileges. Does it even matter to prove to anybody? I mean, Brianna, it does include an inmate number and his full name. Yeah. I don't want to put that on here just because they should tell people. Yeah, Mexi, it's kind of, and by the way, he's not going to be able to test the soil out there because it's been very, very cold. What happened to him? It's been very cold in Denver. Hey, Queen Bee. Yeah, he was, I don't know if he muted or if because I said there's an echo and then I was reading that and there was no sound. Hold on, let me text him. MJ. I would understand if it's an automated response, but aside from that, no prison would be responding to an inmate's emails. It looks like an automated response because it says he/she. Oh, okay, Cheryl. Sandra's doing a little better. She's resting over there, napping. Let's see. Auto reply. It looks real to Lucy. Hang on. Muna, I'm home because I was going to go to the vet in the morning anyways, but I'm not now. And Mexi loses signal out there pretty badly, so I'll be on his channel calling in to keep the flow going. Who did the auto? Shell, it doesn't say who it went to because they blacked out the response email. Yeah, prayers that Mexi is safe. That's the one bonus that would have been if I was there, as I'm a very safe driver. I take it very seriously. Yeah, so this doesn't, in my opinion, I'm going to send this to Kim and see what she says to me. I've been reading where people think Blair is that coworker who is fake on Unjustified Sister. Okay. Yeah, and see, like I don't go off of like I heard this or I heard that. Like I want to see valid proof of stuff. And then when I see like stuff like this, I'm like, okay, well, here's this. Now I'm going to send this over to Kim and say, okay, so what does this mean? And see what she says. And I know she's busy for the holidays, so maybe she won't respond, but you need coffee, Nicola. Hey, Kristen Claire. Yeah, I think that's the only, logical move I can think to do. Graceful Mercy. Hey, Danae Lynn. Hello. Hey, Lynn. Why do you think Kim will not lie to you? Well, I don't know that, Luda. But when I talk to her, I just go with my gut feeling, and that's why a lot of people are like, especially in this case where people say, "Hey, Fatima, the evidence points to this or that, or the discovery says this and that." I'm all for that, but I also go with like relationship emotions. I bring my own. I can relate in certain situations on both sides to my own experiences with like domestic violence or just fighting with people, whatever it is. So I like to include those factors in there too that are not in the discovery and be like, okay, well, if the relationship was like this, or how did a person act like this? I like putting myself in every single person's shoes, as crappy as that is. Hey, Ashley, Elrod. Don says, do you believe everything Kim says or posts? Well, to be honest, I don't specifically believe anything. That's why my mind is open. Like, I don't like stick to one thing and say, I believe this happened. This is what happened. And that's it. I don't believe that. I am open to listening to anybody that has information, and to hear it out and kind of judge for myself to what I think about it. What do you guys think about the news that it's an ongoing case? Again, that's just something that I've heard. I haven't seen any solid proof of that. So, I mean, it's ongoing on YouTube, that's for sure. You feel me? Nikki, no, I'll be calling in on panel. And where the hell is Nicole? Hold on. Let me tell her. Exactly, Graceful. And like, I cannot make a decision based on, to put it bluntly, bullshit. I'm trying to stop cussing. Bullshit. Bullshit. Or just, if anybody pops up on YouTube or in the news or whatever, and they says, I have information on this case that I'd like to share, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to listen. And then if it turns out to be somebody like that was on Unjustified the other day, do you guys see that mess? He was sure yanking everyone's chain. And then that guy, he supposedly said he was a coworker, all this stuff. And then come to find out he's just photoshopping a picture of him with Shanann and stuff. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? Why? You got to be careful. See? And then, even if you know people on here, because there's lots of creators that I respect and like on here, but there's some people they have on their shows, and I'm like, yeah, I can't listen to this shit anymore. I'm sorry. I'm good. I've heard enough. I've made my decision. I don't trust this person, so I really don't care to listen any further, but I still will. I'll still listen. But I'm not buying it. At the office, he was lying. Yeah, and then something about NK and satanic stuff, and it's just that kind of stuff just screws it up enough for people that are just trying to figure out, what's going on anyways to begin with. You give up? Okay, Nikki, we'll be on Mexi's channel when you come back, okay? All right, here's Nicole. With it looks like Butters. We love Butters. Uh-oh. I had to stream. There we go.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so we are going to, I figured since we have you on here until we have to, because I'm going to have to switch over to Mekcee's here in about 20 minutes or so, but it's perfect time to have you on because like the other, what was it, last week, I did that whole scenario live.
Yes.
With, the scenario of the first confession or whatever. So I'd like to hear from, because I think you lean more towards what people in the chat kind of lean towards, you know. So what is your scenario you'd like to put people in a situation?
Oh, are we talking scenario number 2?
That will be, sure. Yours will be scenario number 2. Yes.
Okay. Mine is, hold on a sec. I'm just still getting situated here, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. I feel like I got a duck to have my face in the camera. Hold on.
I know, I do that.
Sorry,
too. I have
guys.
to like
First of all, what am I missing here? Mexi's going out to Cervi 319 right now.
Yes.
Why
Yeah,
did
he's
I?
doing-
Is that because did he put that on his YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I'm set up to get notified when he does his lives and stuff, and I don't have anything.
Karen.
Okay, so where is he? Do you know where he's at right now?
He said he was about 30 minutes out when he called in a while ago. So we were doing like a pre-show, and I figured since you were coming on too, we could do your scenario. Part of it.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's perfect. I'm just trying to get kind of caught up what's going on in general here. So Mexi's on his way out to Cervi 319. Is he by himself?
He is. Yes.
Okay, because I also heard when I first tuned in on your live before I came on that he spun out. Oh, that's
Yes.
Rudy.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
Is that
He's calling.
Mexi? Okay.
Yeah. You're on speaker. What's up?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so I am 22 minutes out,
Perfect.
and I'm like, I have nothing around me. That's why there's like zero signal. I took like very back route that you could take.
Mm-hmm.
So this is closer to over where I live, is closer there rather than, you know, how we usually would take from Chris's house over there. So I have absolutely no signal because I'm literally looking at nothing but fields. Just nothing but fields. So.
Okay. Well,
So
keep us.
as soon as I get closer, I'll keep in contact with you guys and let you know. And shit, do you have FaceTime? If we can FaceTime, I'm trying to think of other avenues or options.
Yeah, I do have FaceTime. Maybe. Well, no, because if you don't have signal, how are you going to do that?
Well, because I'll connect you to it, and then you can keep the live going. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then maybe I could try to FaceTime you while you're doing the live over there, so you can show everybody your side of you if I can't get to it. So
Okay.
that might be another option. We'll try that out and see if that works too.
Okay, keep me posted.
Okay, well, to everybody, I said, hey.
He says, hey, everybody.
I'm on the way, not too much further. I'm only 20 minutes away now. So.
Okay. Right. Okay, so he's saying he's having signal issues. I knew this would happen. See, this is why it's good that I stayed here.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
So if his StreamYard isn't working, we're going to try some form of FaceTime or something to get him on here. But anyways, so we'll get to your scenario while we're waiting for him.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just still kind of getting, wow. So I didn't know he was going out to Cervi tonight. That's crazy. Yeah. So, okay. How is the weather there right now? Oh, and
Very
MW,
cold.
by the way, said I sound like a mom.
She is smart enough to not be one. Just kidding.
Right? I'm a bird mom.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Megan.
So how's your weather there? So he spun out. What is it? Snowing? What's going on?
No, it's just cold, icy, and windy. Hey, Emily.
Icy. That's even worse.
Yeah.
What? I mean, okay, so when he goes out there, okay, I have to get my mom questions out of the way real quick first, okay, guys?
Okay.
When he gets out to Cervi, you know, the terrain out there, there's nothing friendly out there unless you have a big truck, four-wheel drive, whatever.
Yep.
Ooh, is he going to be okay?
That's what we're about to find out.
Okay, all right.
Poop stain.
Okay, so we're going to go scenario. So we went from your live a little while ago, a few days ago, or was it last week? You did
Yeah,
your
like
first
last week.
Scenario, yeah. Scenario number 2,
Mm-hmm.
I think, is the most, well, I mean, everybody has a right to their opinions, of course, and I respect every single one, everybody's opinions. But to me, the most realistic and sensible one, in my opinion, what if Chris Watts annihilated his entire family? Loaded them up. I believe the girls were alive when he went out to Cervi. So that's the beginning of my scenario. I believe that he did kill Shanann in the home. To me, it's up in arms if he attempted to actually kill the girls and then they woke up and he was upset about that. I'm 50-50 on that. But I do believe they were alive when he went out to Cervi 319. That's my scenario in my head that replays as the most realistic one to me.
Yeah. So if we're gonna like get into that scenario, so like imagine like him. So if he, let's say the scenario is he did it all by himself, right?
Right.
What do you think, like putting us in that scenario, like in that scene, do you think it was planned, or do you think it was more like a snapping moment? Like, because what would get him so angry what do you think would get him so angry to like kill his children?
Well, I think it was planned. I don't think it was too far pre-planned, but it was definitely planned, whether it be a few days or what was it? Because he was saying that the thought came into his mind when he was in North Carolina. And we know he lies, you know, Rudy, my cockatoos reaching. We know that he lies. So you kind of have to try and weed through the lies and the truth, you know. One thing I do believe is that the thoughts came into his mind. I don't think he thought last minute or he snapped that night during their argument when she said something along the lines of, "You're never going to see the kids again," kind of a thing. Right. I think it was already hatched, whether it be 2 days before or a week before. For him to go as far as he did in killing the girls and going about what he did throughout, that's not snapping. That's right. Planning. To a point, it's planning. So, yeah.
Okay. Wait, do you have music playing?
Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah.
I will turn it off. It
probably
low.
won't pick it up, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it might.
No. You know what? I'll go mute it. It's coming from my TV. It's Christmas music, but hold on.
Oh, I love Christmas music.
I love it too, but hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Julie. He really cares about the truth in this case. I don't think he was angry at all with the children. I think he took them with Shanann to Cervi. Thought, shit, they're an inconvenience. I'm not really here. Yeah, because like if we're getting in that scenario, because when we did the scenario of the first confession, like I said, you know, that was the one that I lean more towards is like making sense in my head emotionally. So I like to hear from everyone's side. Okay, Mexi is 15 minutes out. I like to hear from everyone's side, like what the scenarios are, stuff like that. So to me, like I'm putting myself in the shoes of like a man saying like a lot. That's close enough. And, you know, someone who's cheating, somebody who wants to move on to a different life. So like when I try to put myself in those shoes, I'm like, okay, well, where's the anger to kill, you know? And then we think about, okay, well, there's like, what if you're dealing with somebody who's snapping at you when you tell them you're cheating? What if you're dealing with somebody who's controlling or angry, stuff like that? So I'm like, okay, that could cause confrontation, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously. Yeah.
But I don't think for him it was so much, well, because he did state like while he was bearing Shanann, he had rage. You know, he didn't even care to move her. He just, you know, threw her where she landed. He didn't care. He was angry. You know, he had rage. But I think before that, it's not even all about the rage. He pre-planning and even just having minuscule thoughts about possibly killing her and the kids, whatever he was thinking, wasn't all rage. I think it was just his weird little immature narcissistic mind thinking, you know, and stupid mind. I mean, you're not going to get away with this. But can you hear him?
I love you. Was that by Rudy? I love
Rudy. Yeah, he wants to go to bed.
I love him.
I'm not ready yet, Rudy. Chill out. But it's not just rage. I mean, I think that he ignorantly so, you know, thought of this and planned it. And it's not all about his rage at all. There's many other pieces to that pie with him, you know, including his narcissism. Can I just make one statement? When Kim was playing back his voice recording for everybody, you know, from, you know, Chris, from us, from Chris to you. And And he was saying what he was saying. And I thought, oh my God, when I first heard that, everybody go back and listen to that. Everything he was saying. Well, people aren't thinking, I forgot exactly what he said, but he was along the lines of, people aren't thinking about how I feel. They're not thinking about where I'm coming from in this. They're not thinking about what my feelings are in this. Me, mine, me. That's where he's coming from, you know, and that's where he was when he committed the crime. So
that's a good point.
Oh, very much so. Well, I mean, not that it's a good point, but that's where I
No, it is a good point though. I mean, because if we're looking at perspective, scenarios, stuff like that, that's a really good point. You know, saying that, you know, he's thinking about himself. Hey, Charity, kind of about himself in that situation.
Oh, very much. It was all about himself. And I think he went into some kind of delusion, because to think that you're going to get away with doing what you did so you could go live your life with NK and be free of all that baggage, that's delusional.
It really is, because if that is the case, I try, and you know, and I think Mexi and I were talking about this, and he's like, well, duh, because he's an idiot. And I'm like, I just can't see it from that, because that's such a stupid thing to do. And Mexi's like, yeah, that's the point. It's stupid. And so if you've really got, okay, let's say this scenario is the one that is 100% accurate. You truly have to be a dummy, okay? If you're gonna, whether you're planning it or not, to kill your entire family, and then not only that, but then dispose of them at your workplace. Like that part to me, and that's why when I did the first scenario, I was like, well, it would make sense if you're like, shit, I don't want people to think I did all this. That would make more sense to me if somebody being like, I got to get rid of this because I'm screwed if they find it. So I might as well see if I can get rid of it. But then again, if you're dumb, either way, it's stupid. But
I think he was very dumb in this. No matter what the actual truth is, at the bottom line, his involvement in it, no matter what, was very dumb, very thoughtless, very ignorant. Yeah. Like, okay, say putting the girls in the tanks. Whether it have been a week or 5 years from now when they drain that tank and got to the, you know what I mean? There's going to be bones discovered. You know, I mean, how could you think that they would never be found?
Well, and, you know, no matter what the situation is, the fact that you think you're just never going to get caught if you just is what I can't put myself into that. Because, you know, like I said, I like to put myself in everyone's shoes. I can't in that scenario, because it's like, there's no way in hell that I would think I'm going to get away with something like that.
Right.
Have you ever had a dream that you killed somebody and you're on the run, or you're on the run from the law? I hate those dreams.
I had one specifically, and about 15 years ago, and it still sticks with me. It's like that feeling of fear and impending doom of, oh my God, I just did this. I know that feeling. It's crazy. Yes.
So imagine that. And then whatever the situation, whether he had help, whether he did it by himself, whether Shanann did it, whatever the case is, when you're taking that 45-minute drive to Cervi and you're freaking out thinking about that, all I could picture is being in a dream like that. Have you guys had a dream like that before, where you are just on the run? You're terrified of being in prison the rest of your life. And, you know, I think at that point, no matter what emotions he was feeling, when he's like, I got to get rid of, I got to go hide all of this. It's like, I think he already knew he was screwed. He's just like, let's see, and I'll take my chances.
If he had one brain cell left, that had to have run through his mind, because you're not getting away. Not the way he even went about it. At least be smarter about it. There was nothing but dumb all over this. You know. What
do you think about Perfectly Imperfect's comments? That I've never thought of that before. But Nicole also doesn't think that theory. But it's like she's saying, what if? Hold on, let me scroll back up.
Oops, hold on, me too. I just was reading it and then it bumped up. Hold on here.
What if Chris backed the truck up so that his accomplice or accomplices could crawl out of the back of the pickup without being like they were hiding in the pickup?
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
See, and I don't lean towards that's like the last option. Is that for me, anyways? I'm open to the idea of accomplices, but I'm like, we'll do another scenario about that one too. But that one to me is just like, I don't know. I just can't see somebody. I can't see a group of idiots, like maybe one idiot, but a group of idiots saying, we're going to get away with this. Let's all do it. It's like somebody has to have a brain in this group. Come on.
Let's do it this way. We'll be all fine. You know, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I also, I mean, in my opinion, I have the firm standing that he did this by himself. I don't believe anybody else had anything to do with it. That's where I stand with it. So, yeah.
And lots of people, they bring up the shadow, the shadow in the security footage. In my personal opinion, and Nicole, I'm sure you probably think the same. Yeah, everyone, please go. I pinned Nicole's channel to the top in the comments.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't you think that if the cops would have looked at that pretty close and been like, oh, there is a shadow, not us here on YouTube land? That's my opinion on that. What do you think?
I think that the cops looked at things very closely all throughout. And I think that they did. When I said this last time, when I was talking with Mexi, he outright blurted out laughing at me when I said that the CBI did an excellent job in this. I don't know why he was laughing. I didn't get to the bottom of that, but they did an excellent job. In all seriousness, they did an excellent job in this case. So yeah, if there was my belief is if there was anybody else involved in this, whether it be NK or a group of people or whoever, they would not be walking on the street right now. They know Chris Watts did it. I have firm belief in the CBI in this situation.
Okay. Yeah. And you and I I think that's what you and I agree on in this case, is that we both kind of don't. I mean, it's not off the table for me because I think there's some weird things about NK in my opinion, but I think in my personal opinion, I think they're more just like because when she Googled and said, did people hate her? Did they like her? Whatever. I think more so she was kind of covering her tracks and stuff from a lot of filthy stuff. Maybe that was in her phone that she wanted to hide.
She even said that in her interviews. Yeah.
That's what I think. That's
she
just
even said that.
My personal opinion.
In fact, when they had asked her if anybody listened, from A to Z, when they were talking to NK, one of her, oops, I might bring her off my phone. She, when they had asked, to go through her phone, and she was hesitant at first, and she says, well, I just don't want things to get out. I just feel really embarrassed. There's a lot of, I forgot exactly how she worded it, but basically there's a lot of X-rated things in there. I'm kind of embarrassed. And they had reassured her, believe us, we've seen it all. Don't be embarrassed kind of a thing. And, but then she forked everything over, So yeah.
Karen's saying he was tampering with evidence.
Who was?
Well, I think they mean Chris. He's been tampering with his confessions too.
I'm by that creepy ass hotel. Mexi just commented.
Yeah, Mexi is by the hotel that he wants to invade one day at night. It's really creepy and boarded up. It's a motel that's boarded up and it's abandoned out there by Cervi 319. He's like,
oh my God, can we go in March? Can we go in March? Mexi, let's go in March.
If you go, I'll go.
Let's invade the shit out of that. What is this? Is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Oh, it's creepy. I guarantee there's people, travelers, homeless people that probably sleep in there, or murderers.
See, I'm more afraid of live humans than I am of anything else.
Me too. I'll kick a human right in the dick hole.
Me too. Me too.
I'm afraid of them, but I'm not afraid of them. Hit me. I don't care. I go numb. I will go numb as you're killing me as I'm killing.
I'll go numb and see red. Yeah.
Kim Kaufman, Nicole Kissinger, and Jamie Watts know one another from being in rehab together. Natasha Cooper says, who's Natasha Cooper?
Yeah, it's a new name.
See, I hear these things, but I'm like, okay, I need to see valid proof of that.
Okay, Jamie Watts
and again,
together, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and I asked, why would they be in rehab together? Second of all, I asked Kim, and I know a lot of people were like, she's a liar. Well, I haven't come to the conclusion of that. I like, she's been very nice to me and personal about personal things in my life, like congratulating me on sobriety, nice messages, not just about Watts. And I appreciate our conversation. So I can't conclude she's a liar. But hold on, Mexie's, let's see what he's doing. He's backstage.
Hi, Mexi.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so you remember that creepy ass hotel,
Hey, girl.
Robbie?
I was just telling Robbie when I come there
Nicole
in March, can we please invade it in March?
Yeah, yeah, we should. Like, I really wanted to go to that freaking hotel. You have no idea. I tried to drive around it real quick just to see if there's a road to get. There's not even a fucking road to get to it. So it's like completely like blocked off. Like you can't get to it no matter which direction you go. So like you literally have to go jump over some shit and to get through the hotel, but it's all boarded up around the whole outside. It's like seriously like it's like Bates Motel style hotel. That's
it is, but broke down.
I'm not even joking. March when I come through, we stay for a
crazy.
couple days. We must do it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hold on, these rumors are getting out of control. Now someone in the chat is they heard NK married Jim. Come on, gang. You guys.
It's
Stop
ridiculous.
that.
Okay,
Well, guys,
Mexi in a
let's
different
just
conversation.
Let's just
and
stop all this nonsense.
Yeah.
I talk to
I
Nicole
agree.
on a daily. I talk to Nicole on a daily, and she told me that she's guilty as fuck. Just kidding. I had to. Go on.
Hey, Sarah.
So where you at right now, Mexi?
Are you
So
parked?
I am. Can you
I
guys
would
see
hope.
this? Can you see that?
Is that the
A little
motel?
bit.
There's the motel. Hold on, let's put him. Oh, I can't put him full screen. Darn it.
So I'm
If I
about
can
6 minutes out.
figure
No,
it
but
out.
I can walk over there, creepy style. I can. Oh,
Can
can't
you?
see this shit. It's
Do it.
dark. You can't see it. It's dark.
Turn your camera sideways so we get a bigger landscape view of it. You got a flashlight?
I'm trying to see. Like, I'm gonna flip around and then I'm gonna see if I can flash my brights on it so you guys can see this creepy ass hotel.
Okay.
Like, this is out in the middle of sticks. It's out in the
rip it
middle of
back.
nowhere. See, there's like nowhere to freaking park
Emily,
right here, too.
Nicole is my good friend on here. She started a channel a while back. She goes on and off her channel, but I put her channel link in the description or in the comments.
Can I get over here?
What?
That's so funny, Amy Darcy Marie.
This is it.
I always feel like I'm in high school again on a popular streamers chats.
This is it. This is it. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna totally walk up.
What's Bates Motel?
I got my fucking block. Okay, you guys are gonna check this shit out.
You got your Glock? Thank you for subbing.
Look at it. Look at it.
Love you, Caitlin.
Caitlin's watching.
Oh, it's so creepy. It's so
Look,
creepy.
it's all boarded up.
How new find nephew Zufa? How close is he to it? Is that it right there?
Yeah,
He's gonna
I'm
get
like right
killed
here.
On camera.
I'm right here. Yeah, I might get killed.
That's
It's seriously. It's sketch as fuck. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I hope you're
sketch.
packing. I hope you're packing.
I do. I'm back. Can you guys not see that though?
Mexi, we are going there in March.
Yeah, that freaking motel is completely like boarded up, and it's like completely like Bates style motel shit.
We're going. We're going.
Creepy. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited now. I didn't even know about that place.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to get Robbie to go there each time that we've gone. I'm driving again towards Cervi.
Now, how close are you to Rogan or Rogan, however that's pronounced? Rogan, right?
I think it's Rogan.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's debatable too, I guess. Huh? It depends on who you ask here in good old Colorado.
Luda Lee says she hopes you're packing more than just your Diok.
Let's see. I don't know
Me
if you
too,
consider.
Sandra. I can't wait to go there.
If you consider that packing.
Hey! Put that down.
I got me the same gun, or about the same gun.
Yeah.
He
Well,
has a
especially out here.
license.
I seriously, like, I couldn't find it, and my wife helped me find it because I couldn't find my freaking gun. I was like, oh, shit, where did I leave it? But I did not want to come out here to Survey 319, not with, I have a taser and shit, too, in my backpack. But
Yeah.
I was like, I need something because what if you're out in the middle of nowhere? What if freaking there just happens to be some kind of wild animal that I have to go against? It's me versus a wild animal. Like, so I thought about that. I was like, shit, I don't want to take my chances of if there is something out here, especially in the middle of the night, if they hunt at night and things like that, like I'd be screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Freaking come maul me.
Especially once you get out of your car and start walking,
Yeah, you guys would have to call somebody to come pick me up, like the remains of me. That would freaking suck.
Everyone keeps saying you should have gone with him, but I think this is going to work better because if he does have signal issues, he'll still be on a stream. So,
Fuck. Here we are. Here's like the entrance. You remember the entranceway, Robbie?
I know exactly from Google Street View. I know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah, we're here. We're in the entrance. We're getting in the entrance right now. So.
And your signal's still good. That's
shit.
good.
Oh yeah, right now I don't know because I don't know.
Coyotes or cougars. I actually saw a mountain lion a few weeks ago.
What you? Oh, that's right.
I know.
Yeah.
Remember, I saw him in the city.
Yep.
Mexi has a big brass ones, big brass balls. Uh-oh. His teeth are frozen white. Look at his mouth. He's frozen. Oh, now he's back. See, it's that Cervi signal. I'm telling you, it sucks. Hey, Doreen.
I would be more concerned about coming across a human that time of the night. Back then.
Yeah.
Back in those off roads at Cervi Ranch.
Yeah, and I also want to clear something up. I don't remember whose stream it was the other day, but I was busy and I couldn't comment, or I was trying to comment, they weren't reading it. Someone said, oh, there's not a house within miles and miles and miles out there. There's a house right there next to Cervi 319 sitting out there with dogs and cages. There's houses there, yes. Oh, he's calling me.
Okay. Thank
Hello.
you, Charity.
Yeah, I lost you guys.
Well, at least you still have phone signal.
Since I went and made that bridge.
Do you remember that spot that we got really good service? You should go to that spot.
Right, Lynn.
Okay, go there and sit on.
So hopefully we can get some signal freaking right there.
Okay.
I'm just coming around the corner on that thing too, so
Okay.
Dude, it's freaking creepy as hell out here. I ain't gonna lie, it's freaking creepy as
Hi,
hell.
Nikki Rex.
Okay, well, go to that
MJ.
spot and try to get set up.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Really?
Okay. So he's going to try to go to the spot where we got really good signal. Remember that one time last time we went out and I kept calling you on video call? Yes. That's the spot he's going to.
Okay. And that was when you guys were close to 319 too.
Yeah. And remember I filmed, I was like, there's the tanks. They're still there. And I was filming them, but it was the wrong tanks. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're right there. And I was all excited. There's not even the tanks.
Rudy.
I love Rudy so much. You guys, if you don't know Rudy, he's her bird. He plucks his feathers and he cuddles with her in bed. And
I'll show you Rudy right now. Hold on real quick.
Oh, good.
There we go. There we go.
There's Rudy's little face. So cute. Good morning, Kathleen.
He's my son.
Rudy yells at her, and when he's ready to cuddle and go to bed, he screams at her when she's not going to bed. How are you gonna know if you're near 319 now if they're gone? Amy, just because we've been there like 4 different times, so we know how to get close to it now. Oh, they're saying hi to Rudy.
Oh,
hey, Leanne Kramer.
So there was one thing, I don't know if Mexi had said it, or I think it might have been Mexi. And it's one thing I disagree with. I think there was it Mexi? Anyway, they had said that they didn't believe that Watts by himself would have had time to do all that he did that night, which I disagree with. There was plenty of time. There was plenty. I mean, well, it was caught on camera what he did at the house. So that's a done deal by himself. Then he leaves and he drives out there. I think the hardest part would be digging that grave. I think suffocating a small child, walking them up, pushing them into the thing is what? Now he's talking and yelling at me. Sorry.
What did he say?
I don't know. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
He said, watch out.
I don't know what he's saying. He's pronouncing things, but I just don't know what he's saying. But I think there was, from the time frame of what he had, I think he worked fast. He moved fast. He got out there. He did what he did. And he was done. A little while later, people started showing up. You know, I think he had plenty of time. It makes perfect sense. He could have easily done all that by himself.
What do you think about, Karen said you're really pretty, but Ruby said, what about moving Shanann would be hard? Do you think that would be hard? Yeah,
well, that was why, he wound up at first in the house, dragging her down the stairs when he had actually tried to carry her. Mm-hmm. What, Rudy? So then, also, he drug her down, and then he left her at the garage door area while he backed in his truck. Then he continued to pull her out, kind of a thing. So I'm sure even at Cervi 319, because where she was buried from the actual little Cervi 319 area where people drive up and where the tanks are, wasn't that far. So I'm sure because he was in shape, he's a man, he's got the strength, he can pull her on the sheet. I'm sure he just pulled her all the way out there,
Right. Yeah. Mexi's saying to jump over. Okay, hold on. Before we do though, you guys can clear out, go to Mexi's, but I was going to say too, that it was raining that week. I remember in the summertime, we don't get rain a lot in the summer here, but during that time of year we do. And it was raining that week. So, I mean, that would make it a lot easier to dig. Mm-hmm, it would get hot and then it would rain and then it'd get hot again and rain. So it would get moist. I know you hate that word. Nicole hates the word moist. But it would get moist. But
it would get soft. The soil got soft.
Okay? Yes, exactly. But I have a friend, Lisa, and also my friend Antimony, that they also want to come on and talk about the scenarios. So we need to plan a time to have you, me, Lisa, and Antimony on so we can continue that conversation. Because, again, I don't just want to do the scenario I lean towards most. I want to talk about all of them because I think it's important to talk about all of them.
There's plenty of scenarios. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So hold on. Let me see if Mexi's on yet.
So did I represent my scenario clearly? I mean, did I?
Yeah. I mean, basically, and we'll get more into that too, like when we have a full stream to dedicate to it. But that for sure. I mean, from what I got, from what you said, and plus, you and I talk about it all the time outside of YouTube, but is that you basically think that he just did this all by himself? That's what you, right?
Oh, I firmly believe that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hold on real quick. I want to answer Tracy L. He's a Goffin's cockatoo. He's a rescue.
And he's so cute. He's
precious. So
sweet. And he's a little human. He's cuddly. Yeah. He's adorable. Okay. Mexi's not live yet over there.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him to hit live. And you guys, again, if you haven't, Nicole, she's starting to go on her channel and stuff and do lives. So I'm going to put her link in the chat again for you guys to go over there and follow Nicole.
Oh, I love umbrella cockatoos, Tracy. My friend here where I live, she's got a few of them. And yeah, they're my foster, not foster. What do you say? My godchildren. Thank you, Anitra.
Where did I put it?
Just makes sense, doesn't it?
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put Nicole's link in the chat.
Thank you,
again.
Thank you, Dylan.
Nicole's channel.
Yeah, Tracy, my Rudy Plux. Yeah. Although since I got him, he has a lot more feathers than what he did when I first got him. He'll probably always pluck to a point, but he's much better off now. So thank you for posting.
He's still so adorable, even without.
he's precious.
That's like when I saw Sandra too. I told Sandra, I was like, "You are the cutest bald hamster I've ever seen in my life. You're so beautiful."
It adds character. Thank you, little miss.
Yeah, and I mean, it's that love you have for your animals too, no matter what. But I think Rudy's cuter without hair. I wouldn't want to see him with hair.
It adds character, you know.
Yeah, and his little face is so like.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. Oh, thank you, Jean. Oh,
Thank
Miranda.
you, Miranda. Thank you, Miranda.
Lufa, are you going to bed?
Look at what Nicola said. Nicola Checo? How do you say that properly? I hate mispronouncing names. But even Nicola said that the M word is nasty.
Moist is nasty. Moist.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
No one has accounted for the carpet. Something is not sitting right with me. I acted totally alone. No
Hi,
one else told
Ashley.
me to do anything. Well, and that's why another thing too, you know, people are like, well, he said this, so, you know, they're taking his word now. And it's like, hold on. He said a lot of different things. So we can't just take Chris's word, you know, as is.
Oh, he's a liar. I
Big
just, in
time.
my own mind, to form the beliefs that I have, kind of weeded out what made sense from the things that he said. And even things that he said, like in the prison interview, to before he got arrested, when they were talking to him, I kind of pieced it all together and what made sense that came from him and what even sounded like, you know what, there he's telling the truth. There, I don't know. There's a bunch of bullshit. You know, like all those different things. I kind of pieced it all together to believe what I believe.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So I think I need to hop over now to Mexie's. But you guys, we're going to continue this. I asked Nicole, I was like, do you want to come on for a pre-show before Mexie's thing? She's like, yeah. And then you made me hungry.
I realized it was Mexi going to Cervi tonight for some reason. I don't know why I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I said I was doing a pre-show. And then you made me hungry for tacos.
Oh, my God. Jack in the Box, tiny tacos. Hello.
Okay, so you guys go over to Mexie's. I'll be over there in a minute. And don't forget to follow Nicole's channel. I put her
Merry
channel
Christmas,
in.
Michelle. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, thank you, Robbie.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
And I love you, Nicole. And I'll see you over in Mexie's chat. I'm sure you'll be over there probably, right?
You know what? I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get him all snuggled, and I'm going to be on there.
Okay.
Yes. So thank you for having me on, Robbie. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you. And good night, Rudy and Butters and all the cute, beautiful, beautiful birdies.
We love you.
All right, guys. Head over to Mexi. Love you.
Okay, bye. Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm going to